What's your age?
I'm 30.
How long did it take you to get over your last relationship?
Well, I was married before.
You were married?
Yes, I got married very young. I got married when I was 20.
And how long was the marriage?
It was 6 years.
6 years with a whole other guy.
Yes.
Why even call it quits, throw the relationship away?
Well, he did cheat on me various times, and although that I did try my part to make the marriage work, if the other person is clearly not trying to fix or mend anything, there's really nothing to save.
So the
Hey, the way she dressed, we can see now, boy, she ain't trying to be married no more.
cheating was okay if he could prove to you that he changed his ways and was willing to be better.
I was very young and I thought that could be something that has changed, but I honestly believe after the experiences that I've had that once someone crosses that line, it's very difficult not to cross it again.
But in what ways did he cheat? How did you find out? And what made you come to the conclusion to dead it altogether?
Well, I found out through social media, and eventually the other woman did contact me personally and to let me know that she was sleeping with him and that she wanted me to leave him alone for her.
So she came at you saying, hey, this is my man, who's your husband, you need to get off of him.
Yes, exactly.
How'd you even confront him after something like that?
Well, he was a really big narcissist. He told me that I ended up pushing him towards that, but I honestly don't feel like that's an excuse.
See, I was almost there. I was almost agreeing with her like to the T, 1,000% till she said that shit. He gave his reasons. He laid it all out on the table. And you neglected it versus going back like, damn, you know what? How did I push you to that? Let me know, what was I doing wrong? Is it something we can fix? Something we can work? And look, I ain't excusing the guy because he went out and did what he did, but I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe, instead of calling the man a narcissist because he said you pushed him to that point, it's like, damn, what if you really did push him to the point?
Every relationship has its arguments. I just don't think that it should end up with cheating.
Does that worry you about getting remarried to your current partner of 4 years?
No, I'm not gonna let one bad experience dictate whether I end up marrying someone else or not. That's something that I look forward to in life, and I don't want to allow some bad person who walked into my life ruin that for me.
Okay, that's pretty fair. You know what I mean? That's fair, but I'm not gonna lie. She can't say, oh, he a narcissist because he trying to make me feel he said you pushed him to that point. What was it? She didn't even explain. She didn't take accountability for her part in him doing what he was doing anyway. And I'm not saying I'm not on his side and just saying what he did was right. But damn, what if he was provoked to do that, to do such act? Can we get to the root cause first? Because that's not the root cause. He didn't just wake up one morning and say, hey, you know what? I'm about to go cheat on my wife. No, it was probably a build up. See, I was with her. I was almost with her 1,000% until she said that. And it's like, gotcha. It's always more to the story. But a key thing that she did speak on that I like, though, she said, through her experiences, because she got married very young. I don't know. This is my question. Is getting married early a bad thing? Or should you go through the hard knocks in life, relationship-wise, getting through those emotional wars, emotional battles with somebody that it may not work out with, or just finding yourself, like building that experience, that emotional experience, is that important before you get married? Because I do think there is a downside to getting married very young, very early. It's pros and cons, obviously, but I'm not necessarily saying that it's ultimately a bad thing all around the board. I don't know. It's just that conversation right there that I just listened to, it begs the question: is getting married early on really more of a detriment than a good thing because of the lack of experience? I don't know. That's crazy, but let's take accountability sometimes. You know, I'm not saying all women like that, but you can tell the way she was standing outside, she ain't looking to get married no time soon. She outside trying to get to it. Man, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, man. Peace. I'm out.